Good morning guys, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. So I am currently in New Orleans. Where can I see you guys? Maybe here? I'm gonna make some coffee, but I wanted to sit down. Not a good angle. This is the struggle. My YouTubers out there, y'all know, finding those angles to sit your camera down when you forgot your tripod. Actually, I have my tripod. Hold on. Oh, I can actually show what's in this bag, because by the time I post this, Chris will have already opened it. So I'm basically doing a 10, okay, so this is my logic behind it, and in my head this makes sense, so hopefully me explaining this, it will make sense. So I watched the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, loved it. I know I'm late, I know it's an old movie, but I was just now watching it. And you know how she like drove him away and did all these like little crazy things to try to get rid of him, and he basically was playing. If you haven't seen the movie, it might not make sense, but I'm going to do how to get a fiance in 10 days. It's basically just like this little thing I came up with, and so I'm getting some gifts, and some of them are like inside jokes and everything, to gift to him like leading up until Valentine's Day. So instead of just doing like a normal gift or something, it's things that'll be inside jokes or whatever. And this is the wrapping paper I got for it, so it might not make sense to you guys, but he'll understand. So this one has these little look how cute this is. This one has these little hedgehogs over it, and that's like a pet that we have. We don't have an actual hedgehog though, we have a stuffed one. So little hedgehogs, and then this paper, and then this sparkly one. But yeah, I'm gonna use that to wrap his presents, and I'm gonna make some coffee. I'm in New Orleans, by the way. I don't know if I've said that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I need to repack my suitcase because I had to pack enough for DC whenever I went on my last trip, and then to go to Dallas for a day with Nate, and then New Orleans with Nate, and then I'm flying back to Dallas to go see my best friend who's gonna be there. Oh, by the time, I think I can say it. If not, I'll edit it out, but I'm pretty sure. So by the time this goes up, she got engaged. Oh my god. Bria, I can't wait to see you so we can celebrate. But she called me on FaceTime, like, and I was with Nate when it happened, and it was her and Gerard, and they both were like, so what's up? Like, they were trying to tell us, but the connection was bad, the call kept dropping. I'm so annoyed that it was like that, but we talk all the time. We have a group message that we've had for I don't even know how many years now, and so I was like, yeah girl, like, I'll FaceTime you, or I'll call you back the next day. And so she's like, hey, are you, like, can I talk, can you talk? And she told me, oh, I'm so happy for you. So we were all like, engaged squad, ring squad, like, we're so ready to link up and just be extra and bougie because we're both engaged at the same time. And I jokingly said this, but seriously, she will probably get married before I do. But yeah, I'm going to fly to Dallas to go see her and celebrate, and I haven't seen her in a while, so I do really miss her. But I'm still in New Orleans, and I need to pack and get ready for the flight, because this is a mess. Like, I just got stuff everywhere in the room, all over the place, so I need to get it together and get, you know, get situated. But I was talking to Chris this morning, and he had this coworker that was like being weird and driving him crazy. He's like, come home, I'm ready for you to come home. So it's so nice to just be off this month and not have to worry about scheduling calling me or anything going on like that, and just like take a break and reset. So I'm going to pack now. Oh, you guys, that is Polynesian sauce. Down. Oh, it's on everything. A Polynesian sauce popped in my tote bag. Wow, this looks like a lion mane. The humidity here is insane. But maybe I'll put a beanie on or something to look. Does that help? No? Whatever. I don't care. As you guys saw, a Polynesian sauce popped in my tote bag. I must have thrown it in here by accident, and this calls for a deep clean. So basically what I'm gonna do is take everything out of my tote bag and my rollerboard and repack it. I needed to repack anyway, and it's not very often I do it to this extreme, but I'm going to do it now because, I mean, since something popped in my bag and I need to clean it. I do have another tote bag, but it's obviously not with me. And I'm just gonna pull everything out and go through what's all in my tote bag, what's all in my rollerboard very quickly. And if you guys have questions about like something that I didn't thoroughly explain, feel free to ask it below and I'll answer it. But yeah, I'm gonna pull everything out really quick and then I'll show you guys the mess I've made. And then, okay, so tote bag's completely empty, but look at this damage I've done. Oh, all of this has to go into this bag and this bag. Decide what the best angle to do this at is, but I'll just kind of quickly explain and go through what I'm putting inside of my bag and how I put it in there. I'm going to fold all the clothes really quickly and roll them, some of them, and then place them inside my rollerboard first. I forgot I had to put my sleep shirt in the bathroom. It says a glass of champagne, can't complain. Got that at TJ Maxx. But yeah, I folded that, put it in there. So these are all the clothes really. And once again, I don't normally pack like this, but just because I had so many things going on, I kind of packed more than usual for me. I am a very light packer, so this is, it might not even seem like a lot, but this is extreme for me. So in this one, oh, so behind here I keep dirty clothes and then an extra plastic bag. And then I put bras, underwear here, and then I put socks in the middle, one pair to sleep in, one pair to like do stuff in, and then I'm wearing these later. But and then all my scarves, stuff to wrap my hair, and a shower cap inside of this zipper, and that's all that will go in the zipper section. Okay, so I've put my makeup bag at the base, so whenever I stick my suitcase upwards, this is going to be towards the bottom because this bag is heavier. And then I have shoes, my flat shoes, as well as my terminal shoes inside of here. Normally these would be in that tote bag, but just because I'm not going to work or anything, I don't need them, so I've stuck them here. This is just a Finney bag that I got when I ordered a pair of her shoes to keep them separated. And then I have this tote, or this like little purse from Forever 21 that I can just squish down in there. I don't normally even really bring purses, but it's just nice to have a bag like this that you can throw a lot of things in, and it's, you know, as you guys can see, it fits very well inside of my rollerboard with no problems. And then I will place my toiletry bag on top of this like so. I just ordered this on Amazon, and let's see, I'm missing something. Okay, so like this is something that I normally wouldn't have in my bag. Actually, well, not the lighter. I do keep a lighter in case I ever have a candle. I need to light that. I had like these shells. I got these when I was in California. Someone gave them to me in this little rock. I'm taking those home. And then I also have this little incense. It was from the West End. I don't know which one, what city. But it's like you rub lavender balm to sleep. And you can rub it on your wrist, or I think around your, somewhere in your neck too maybe, and under your nose to sleep better. And then another like backup alkaline stick. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little top zipper section, and so I just zip all that stuff up in here. Every now and then I also put lip products in there, just because if for some crazy reason I don't have it in my tote bag, I can open this up easily from the top and then just stick my hands in there and I know exactly where it is. So that's pretty much everything inside of the bag. So I have this plastic bag that was given to me inside of training. This is what our tablet came in, but I use it for all of my cords, and I like the fact that it's clear because I can see everything I need to. So this has got a spare SD card, I put my phone charger in here, a camera battery, my tablet battery, backup charger, SD reader, all of that inside of this bag. And I'll place that on top like so. Every now and then as well, this might be something that I would put in my tote bag, but I don't need any of this and I won't today, so I stuck it in here. Also, if you know what this is, also not a normal purchase, but going in the bag. That's a surprise for Chris. Okay, so this all fit very well into the tote bag, and now I'm gonna close it. If you do not have these and you are a crew member, please, please, please get one. It is the best thing I ever did. It's basically, it just says crew on it, as you can see. You stick it in your bag, and whenever you scan your stuff through security, the radars or whatever they are, I don't even know, it picks it up and it sees it's a crew bag. So I stuck it in here and I zip it up, and I never take that out. I just wanted to show you guys that. And then also, not that I need it either, on my trips, my aunt sometimes will iron my scarf, or I'll iron my scarf, and then I'll fold it, and I'll put it inside of this very front section, just in case I'm ever like, oh my goodness, I forgot my scarf. It's right here where I can get to it easily. Oh, I zipped it the wrong way. It's right here where I can get to it easily, and then this like pushes down on it. Every now and then I'll also stick books in here, but it just keeps it really flat and it doesn't get like wrinkled or yeah, it doesn't get wrinkled. I was looking for another word other than wrinkled, but that's the word that I was looking for. The last thing is I take my laptop as well, and when my bag is, am I in the frame? There we go. Whenever it's upright like this, I'll stick it in a special little zipper section that's in the middle, and nothing else goes in here but my laptop. And it makes it a little top heavy whenever I travel with my laptop, but I'm just used to it, so it doesn't bother me too much. And that's that for the rollerboard. So most of the mess is gone. Now I think my tote bag has dried. I'll check on it and see. So I was waiting for this little pocket to air out before I started putting stuff in this one. It's still slightly damp, so what I did was take one of the laundry bags out of the hotel and just kind of line the bottom with it. Normally I would take this and use it for dirty clothes, but I'll just stick that in there and it'll kind of act as a buffer. And I don't know if I've ever shown these on here, but I have new tags on my tote bag, and this one says last leg home on one side, and then it's this little chicken, if it'll focus. It's this little chick standing on one leg. Come on, focus, there it goes. And then this one on the other side, it says 25 legs later. And this one size can't hold, insert colorful word here, reserve 3 airports, 5 a.m, SI, etc, etc. And then on the other side it says Junior, because that is me. So this is the tote bag I use. I don't know the details on it, but I will find them. I know it looks a little beat up. Senior mama, I'm not, but you know. So this is the particular one I use. And look at this. Ugh. That's what it looks like. I just prefer it because of how the sections are on it. So it's got a front section, a middle section, and then a big back. You can also put a strap on this part and put it on your arm, but so heavy. So heavy to do that. I keep a backup J-hook, and this is probably the best thing that's in my tote bag. The best thing I ever did, or actually the second best thing. I'll show you what the other good thing is, but I always keep a backup one. I have one on my tote bag, or on my rollerboard right now, but I have had situations where people from the ramp or whoever took my bags down, or some kind of way my J-hook was taken off, and I've lost these. And if you know, crew members, you guys know, whenever you put your tote bag, your red bag, any type of like lunchbox or something on the handle that comes up, it puts more weight onto your wrist. So I used to have problems with my wrist a little bit whenever I first started flying, and it was because I was putting this tote bag on top of my rollerboard using this little section that comes off and sticking it on top. But invest in a J-hook, you'll see the little slot, stick it on there, and it takes so much weight off of your bag. It does make it top heavy, but it's worth it. So I stick an extra one in here just for some crazy reason when I'm commuting, if it gets lost. But also when I commute, I always take my J-hook off. So anytime I bring my rollerboard down to the end of the jet bridge, I just pop it off, stick it back in my tote bag, and then whenever they bring it back up, I put it back on there and go. Because I'm just like, I can't go through not having a J-hook again. I also put one of these crew radar. I keep saying radar, I don't know why, but I put one of these inside of my tote bag too. And I forgot I had 3 creams inside of here, just for easy access. So this is all that's in this top section. And then this little rock, Ivy gave this to me. I won't explain what it was, but it's just like something that I always keep in my bag, and I hold it near and dear to me. So my roommate gave me this, and I put this in the little back zipper section. I love you, Ivy. I always said I zipped that up. This part is tearing. So these bags do come with warranty, so I might actually get a new one, because whenever it came out just now out of this little hole. I don't know if you can see that. TravelPro, by the way, is the brand that we use, most flight attendants, and these are like assigned to us. Whenever you're in training, you get them. But I'm gonna put my shoe bag at the bottom, because this is kind of like a heavier thing, and once again I won't need to reach for it or anything like that while I'm on the flight. This monster of a book that I'm traveling with, the glue pit. It might, I don't know if you can tell on camera, this is the big boy. So I actually put this in that section that the Polynesian sauce had built in. Some of it had got on there, and I remember whenever I pulled it out and was reading, I was like, oh, that's weird, something got on my pants. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was from this, but it's all cleaned up now, and I'm gonna put that in the middle section because whenever I fly out today, I can just pull that. This tote bag will be underneath the seat in front of me, so I can just get to that easily. This got Polynesian sauce on the corner. I'm gonna have to go to my manager and get another one, but it's basically just like the credit cards that we use or advertise on the flights. It has those in it and pins, and so I put that in the middle section like so. Any little papers like this. This was about my dentist appointment. I stick all those kind of papers, and sometimes I check my mail, things like that, of that nature. I'll put all of that in this back zipper section. And then my planner, linked down below if you guys want it. It is just one that I found on Amazon, but some people have asked about it because it has like, it's so cute. It has all these like stickers. I know I showed it on Instagram, but I didn't show it on here. Look how pretty that is. It's got stickers. Like, come on. We're only on the 2nd month of the year, so it's not too late to get a new planner. But I have to write everything down or it doesn't exist to me. If I didn't write it down and we made some kind of plans, it's not happening unless it's in this planner. I also put that in this middle section. I'll zip that up because that is all that's going in there. Oh, I haven't seen this empty in so long. It's almost weird. But I'm gonna fill this little front pocket up next. Okay, so I thought this would be easier to show it this way because once I put it in there, you can't really see it. I've already stuck my badge in here. I need to take that out though because I need that later. And I had the chain that I have for my bag. That little heart. It's not gonna focus. That. I got that at Brighton. It's still available if you want a different lanyard for your badge or whatever. But okay, so I'll show it this way so you guys can see everything, and that's in the front section. I keep extra T's right in the top part just so they're easy for me to get to. Commuters, you guys, you know what this is. You know what time it is when you see this. Valet tags. I have my name badge as well as my wings. I have this little easy to use it's just a card holder instead of having an entire wallet, and I got this at Forever 21 a few years back. I have this passport holder that my aunt got me from Dillard's. I have lip gloss, lipsticks, and then I also have Fenty at all times. Okay, stay strapped, always have this. People ask what red lipstick I use. It's Madame by Fenty, and it lasts so long. I have 50 cent because I never know when I need bubble gum. I have 2 ring cans or can rings holders. Can ring, what are these called? Can ring openers. This is a genius. Whoever came up with this, you're a legend. You put this on your pointer finger, or you could use other fingers if you want it, but you open your can like this so that way the claws don't get damaged. So I have 2 of those just in case I lose one. I have a little notepad in case I need to write something randomly down. I also keep this room key just in case, because if for some reason I lost both of these, then I could stick the card key under and crack cans open with this, so my nails, I won't break any nails. I also have pins. This might seem like a lot, but you will be surprised at how many pins you go through as a flight attendant. I also keep this Sharpie as well in case we usually rip the label off, and then so we know it's our water, and then I can sometimes write my name on it just in case everybody's done that, so we can keep up with whose is who. An extra ponytail holder. Cash to tip the drivers. This is a Starbucks card a captain had given us. Extra headphones at all times. This is the #1 important thing to always have with you is headphones. And then my work device. That's the only reason why I have a Samsung. And then a cup of coffee. I just kind of stick it in there. Just kidding, I'm drinking this. I also have these 2 pins, and the only reason why they're not actually on my bag, because I did have them on here, was I lost the back to this one, and that made me paranoid about this one popping off and me losing it or something. So I need to figure out a way I can stick these on my bag and secure them so they don't accidentally come off. Okay, I tried to find an angle for this, but it's kind of difficult. My battery died, but I'll finish showing you guys what I put in the main section of my tote bag. And I've switched back to holding it with my arm. That's as far out as I can go. I could sit it here, but then you can't see the tote bag. And I don't want to have to keep lifting it up. Okay, so I believe I mentioned I already stuck shoes in here. And then this up here, and I realized it has a hole. So, but I actually put sunglasses in here as well. So I have my gloves because I'm based in DC and need those. Also a beanie I stick in there, and then this blanket, very crucial whenever I'm commuting. Always keep a little blanket to keep me warm. I have this flashlight, although I'm gonna be honest, I never use it. I'm that person that can function completely in the pitch black at all times, so I have it in here, but I never use it. Hot chocolate. This normally should not be in here. It's actually my lens cap to my other camera. A little snack. Love popcorn. This is just off of our flight. And then I have a brush and a comb and a ponytail holder. And I actually have some in this little section as well, because so I have so many of these just everywhere, little ponytail holders, because at my previous airline I got in trouble and it actually followed me on the line and I didn't know for a ponytail holder. So now, just out of paranoia, I always have so many extra ones. I feel like I pointed this out, but if I didn't, snacks, brush and comb, a backup watch just in case, even though you guys know I have an iWatch and this is what I always use, but for some crazy reason, if it died or whatever, I just keep an extra one that my roommate Grace gave me, or actually I think Dex gave this to me. Yeah, so I have an extra toothpaste, just as for once again some weird reason I don't have toothpaste. I just keep this little one that I was given it out of a hotel. Sunglasses, another coffee cup that I'm just gonna take with me because Auntie really likes these, so I always bring them back for her. And then this is, we call it, okay, so people call it their pharmacy, and I've seen some people with like fully stocked. They've got aspirin, they've got headache medicine, they've got, you know, maybe prescription medicine they need to take. My pharmacy is not really that big. I basically just have band-aids, some aspirin if for some reason someone needs it, I can get to it quickly, and TheraFlu. So that's all I have in my I don't know if I mentioned band-aids, but I also have band-aids. That's all that's in my little tiny pharmacy. It's very small. And then I have wings as well, just in case kids always ask for them, or even adults want them on the flight and they say flight crew on it, so I keep some extra wings in there. And all of this will go inside of this section. It's difficult to see now that I've started putting things in here, but this one actually has a back zipper section that's clear. So my pharmacy as well as my wings are in this back part, and then most of the stuff is on bulk. But I always make sure I put the blanket on top so that it's the easiest thing to grab whenever I'm commuting. And sometimes I'll sit my camera inside of its case on here as well, because it's cushioned with the blanket and with my beanie and gloves, and then snacks too on top so they don't get crushed. So everything's in there, and then I just zip it up, which I can't do with one hand. Look at the little super dome. Now that I think about it, I probably should have gotten ready and looked cute in the video and then recorded it. However, whenever I wake up and drink coffee, I don't brush my teeth yet, so I packed everything up inside of my bags. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to unpack all of this and get ready. But everything is done, the room's all clear, tote bag and rollerboard are ready to go. I've just left the zipper section open because I'm gonna stick my camera inside of there, and I need to zip this up. But yeah, room's clear. I know I've mentioned before, like my hotel routine. I don't know if you haven't seen it or not, but I just make sure, just for Nate's sake, because he was here, and for my sake, that we didn't leave anything in the room last night. I usually will take those cups because Auntie really likes those because they're a good size to microwave. I made some coffee already, and I've brushed my teeth, washed my face, gotten ready. What I do now is, instead of, I used to put all of the towels right here, and now someone told me to leave the wet towels like in the tub or by the tub. So I leave those there, so it's easier for cleaning. And then I bring my own trash can, so that way whoever comes to clean the room, they don't have to worry about taking trash out from multiple sections. I just put everything right there in a bag so they can wrap it up, take it with them. So yeah, I'm all packed up and ready to go. I am so excited to see my friend. Bria, I can't wait to see you. But I'm going going to end this vlog here just because it was lengthier than I thought it would be, and I'll probably edit this on the flight to Dallas. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions that you might have, feel free to leave those down in the description box. Follow all my social media, do all the good stuff, hit the bell notification, subscribe, Instagram, check out the blog, all of that, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I really don't want to leave New Orleans, but I have to.